Alright, this is the first commentary we're doing. This is Spartans Versus Beanies, episode 1. The thing that started it all, I guess you could say. It's me, director Nick DiPerto. Just wanted to make commentary on these episodes because it was demanded by a lot of fans. But, now you'll hear the intro song. The intro song was originally a little different, but we ended up mixing it to make it a little bit better and fit better. And Ryan says, "Yeah, I like this place." That deals with a prequel movie that we plan on making sometime soon. And Jesse comes up and gets owned. And yeah, we really wanted this to kind of we set it up for a prequel because we always wanted to kind of delve in when just after the war started. That was like my plan originally. Originally, Spartans versus Beanies was going to be totally different though. Like, it was going to be Red Spartans versus Blue, kind of like Red versus Blue, but Red versus Blue was really popular, and I wanted to do something totally different, so I ended up using Beanies, something just completely ridiculous. And because I wanted it to be comedy, but I wanted it to be like a ruthless, ridiculous war, so I ended up using that. And we went with that. And then I got the idea for the Xbox. Just, I thought it'd be funny. Spartans from the Halo games defending an Xbox. It'd just be kind of redundant. So that's why I decided to go with that. And there right there is the Easter egg, the Jeep. That relates to something in the SVB series that we haven't really announced yet, but this headshot was one of the most pain in the ass things to do, but I'm so glad I went with it. One thing we did in the original that we didn't do, or one thing that, how do I explain this? One thing we did in the original that we didn't do in the reanimated episode was when people talk, we have them actually move, and I actually like the way that works out a lot better. The nukes are ridiculous too. When these got uploaded to Bungie.net, all the Halo fans were like, "Why did you put a nuke at the end of every episode in the first season?" And they just didn't get, apparently, that it was supposed to be completely ridiculous. I don't know how they didn't get it, but, obviously I wouldn't end every episode with a nuke if I wanted them to be fucking taken seriously, so. And then a lot of people were wondering why Jesse was back, and that's just kind of a tradition of, and the red ring with the Xbox, that was made to link to episode 2. Because the original episode 1 didn't have really a link to episode 2. It kind of ended with, this badass speech part coming up, and then, Rage Against the Machine comes in and it's over. And with the reanimated episode, we really wanted to link it with episode 2 more, and then it actually brings Nick into it, because Nick is the guy who fixes the red rings in episode 2. So, well, supposedly he knows how to fix them, but yeah. And I think that's all I really have to say about this episode. It was kind of hard to keep up, but with how fast the video was going, but I got as much in as I could.